Role of artificial intelligence in engineering applications. ఏమన్నా సరే ఇప్పుడు స్కూల్ బిగించే దగ్గర నుంచి అన్ని రోబోట్లే. కొంచెం అడ్వాన్స్ వస్తున్నాయి కానీ ఇప్పుడు
క్లాసులు చెప్పేందుకు లేదు.
అంతే కదా, ఆటోమేటిక్ టైర్లు ఊడదీయడం, టైర్లు మార్చడం ఇన్ని వచ్చేసినాయి కదా సార్. ఎవరు సార్ ఈయన? నేను ఎవరు ఇక్కడి నుంచి అయితే అవును సార్. పెరిగి పెద్దగా ఉందా మేము అందరికంటే మీదేం సార్? మీదేం సార్?
So better to sit there, sir.
Good. No problem. Who told this about? Huh? Prasad Reddy, yeah? So otherwise you give that it's not working here.
manual cutting
Hello, madam.
Very good afternoon, audience. Am I audible?
Yes,
Am
madam.
I audible? Yeah.
Yes, madam.
Very good afternoon to all. I welcome everybody to the session. Sanskriti School of Engineering, Puttaparthi, AICTE sponsored 1 week online short-term training program, Series 4, which has started from 7th December to 12th December, organized by Department of Computer Sciences Engineering, with the title Role of Artificial Intelligence in Engineering Applications. So we are on day 3, and forenoon session was conducted by Dr. Lakshmi Narayan. A very interesting session. Now in the afternoon session, we have yet another interesting session by Dr. A. Senthil. I take proud privilege in introducing him and putting forward his biodata before you. His degrees are outstanding. The amount of education qualifications he has: BE, ME, MBA, PGD, VLSI, DISM, PhD from IIT Roorkee, PD a postdoctoral fellow from TUTSA, senior PDF fellow, and presently sir is principal in Sanskriti School of Engineering. And he has done his bachelor degree in electrical and electronics engineering from Madras University. And he obtained his master degree in power electronics and drives, that too in first class from Bharati Dasan University, Trichy, Tamil Nadu. And he also did his master's in human resource management in first class from Tamil Nadu University, Chennai. He completed his doctoral degree in the area of electrical engineering from IIT Roorkee, Uttarakhand. He also completed postdoctoral research fellow in Center for Energy and Electrical Power, Electrical Engineering Department, Faculty of Engineering and the Built Environment, Kwashwen University of Technology, Pretoria, South Africa, during 2012 to 13. He also completed senior postdoctoral research in Center ENET, Energy Units for Utilization of Non-Traditional Energy Resources, VSB Technical University of Ostrava, Czech Republic, during 2014 and 15. He has obtained many awards and certificates during his master's and PhD. He has 20 years of teaching and research experience, and he published 60 papers in international and presented 60 papers in various conferences. He attended many international seminars and workshops, and he is also member of professional bodies like ISTE, IEI, CSI, IAENG, and IACSIT, etc. He visited many foreign countries like Hong Kong, Chengdu, Mauritius, Italy, Slovakia, Vienna, Spain, Czech Republic, which was sponsored by DST, CSIR, NRF, and European Union project. He delivered many lectures, and he delivered lectures especially with the state-of-art facility and the state-of-art knowledge which was shared with the audience. He is currently doing AICTE project which is worth 42 lakhs, and recently he got Best Innovation Award in Texas Instrument MHRD IIC India in the year 2019. He also got Best Principal Award 2019, which was sponsored by INSC Award Bangalore. His research interests include multi-phase machines, power electronics, renewable energy generation source, microcontroller VLSI application in power electronics and electrical drives, active filter stability and system analysis. He has worked with various engineering colleges in Tamil Nadu, such as Velamal Engineering College, SKP Engineering College, Arunai Engineering College, and Sir has helped 12 PhD students to complete their PhD. And in that, we have 2 foreign students also. Now, presently, he is with us, having a great leadership role and driving the entire engineering college towards success. And Sir is such an inspiring personality. And fortunately, I am part of the place where Sir is working. So I take proud privilege to introduce you, Sir. Senthil, Sir, I hope today the session is going to be really a great blast and learning experience for the audience.
Sure, madam.
Over to you, Senthil, Sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for a very good introduction about me, madam. Thank you, madam. I am proud of them, madam. I am in part of the SSC. Very good afternoon to all of you. Please, participants. Very good afternoon to all of you. Anybody? Anybody is possible to respond? At least you put it in
Good
chat.
afternoon, sir.
Thank you. Because
Sir,
today
good afternoon,
thanks, man. Thanks, all the people. Thanks. Because afternoon section fully discussion about that, how to, what is that in terms of experience. That means what, if we need to use that artificial intelligence, how we get that experience in the artificial intelligence. That means what, I don't want to teach in theoretical things, all the things. How it's possible to get that in understanding the data structures or data analysis, how to explore the data analysis, because every day you see the Times of India or Indo, 30,000 people needed for data scientists. So that is, I am thinking that I also doing that in artificial intelligence in Texas University, 1-year course. So I am thinking that it's possible to give that research openings for that faculty mindset, who are that faculty is coming, that this proposal, I only written that in the AICTE. So it's possible to enrich that faculty in terms of high output, That is the purpose I written this proposal to the AICTE. They selected as a AICTE funded 5 lakhs. But I need to give that in terms of any, because this FDP will be conducting 5 slots. 4th slot continuously I'm giving that lecture on these slots, because if something I'll tell them at least 10% or 20% participant will learn data analysis, because data analysis more demand at the outside market, also research market. So it's possible to understand all the things. If anything is problems you are not possible to understand, or anything in research side, always you put the chat command. It's possible to I'll answer that. Instead of direct discussions, you put the chat command. It's possible to answer that all the things. Before that, I don't want to teach that what is Python, what is the Jupyter, all the things, but I'll give that what is the brief presentation about that data explore analysis, and then I'll give that what is that practical demo for data analysis, and then I expecting some of the queries from the participants that will be enrich my talent, enrich my output. That's why I'm asking that in front of faculties I am providing, means you should ask some questions or you should ask something. There is a possibility for enrich my output or enrich my research aspects. I'll improve in terms of 5th slot. Okay, thank you for giving that opportunity for that Sanskriti group of institution. Also, I thank for that management provided such a opportunity for AICTE funded project. Also, I thank that AICTE funded our AICTE chosen our college. So all the people are support. Then only it's possible to get that output. Again, faculty will be hands. Then only it's possible to get that good real output will come. Thanks for all the people. So now I'll provide that what is the presentation. After that, I'll go to the what is that in terms of 2 minutes. We'll open it. Please, all the people mute that. Don't interrupt that. Anything it's problem, anything it's need man means you put that message. It's possible to do that. We'll discuss in terms of artificial intelligence. Before I go there, artificial intelligence nowadays you see that all the people are artificial intelligence. Any way you go that in UK, US, India, China, all the continental, there is a more weightage of artificial intelligence. Anybody, it's possible to give that chat command. Why the people are nowadays is concentrating artificial intelligence? Anybody, it's possible to give that command in chat box. Why the people are liking that artificial intelligence, or what is that needed for artificial intelligence? Kuchama.
Your voice is talking, sir. We'll check the internet.
Sir, shall I connect to another browser?
Okay, no problem, sir. 2 minutes, ma. Signal problem is there. It's hearing that my voice. It's possible to hear my voice. Okay, good. What is meant by artificial intelligence? Anybody, it's possible to tell that, because 2 days you are attending that artificial intelligence. This is the 3rd day afternoon program. So it's not possible to see the theory sections, because afternoon it's not possible to see the theory section. Discussion forum is good for us. So anybody is possible to give that what is meant by artificial intelligence? All our faculty, please. In chat command, anybody will say that what is meant by artificial intelligence? Please put your comments in chat box. Listen here. So artificial intelligence, for 40 years back, it's penetrated the market. Now it's not a new topic. 40 years or 50 years back, it's penetrated in the market. Now that day, the people doesn't give that more weightage of artificial intelligence. The growing up it's in 2002, 2020. That is past 15 years. There is a possibility for huge development in artificial intelligence. So again, one more is very good advantage is open software. That's a whatever you're using that software, all the things is open software, easy to penetrate all the people. There is a possibility for achieve this phenomena. Now you see that in terms of hospital day, or before we go to the day, I'll touch on fully in artificial intelligence in terms of data analysis. Data analysis is nothing but if you are taking that medical hospitals, if you are taking that in terms of hospital data, or if you are taking in terms of retail shop, these are all past 20 years or past 10 years they operating or past 15 years they operating the shop. There is a possibility for collection of data. How many customers is comes, how many people are purchased, or the car company, how many people are purchased. This type of data's previous history of data already is there. There is a possibility for penetrate the market to demand to be increased. What are things we need to achieve? Otherwise, how to analyze the data, where is the weakness is there? If you are taking that Amazon is the best example for huge high demand situations and high profit situations. He, he starting itself, he started in 5 people in shed they started. Now you see the tremendous changes in Amazon company. Also, he having that all the countries he penetrated in that Amazon online shopping. That. So how the again one of leading industries in the world, artificial and they using it make use the 90% more than 90% using that Amazon company only. So such a things they identify that in terms of otherwise they identify the past history of the data, how to monitor the data, how to analyze the data, what are the weaknesses there, how to interpret, how to make that in fine tuning of data. Thereby, it's possible to get that profit. Therefore, it's possible to get that proper choose of that technology or proper choose of that or proper history of that or proper identification of that customer satisfaction that and all. It's possible to use that such a things we need to use explore data analysis. So in this explore data analysis, hello, please all the people mute that mic. So the explore data analysis is the best tool for analyzing the data structures. Here, analyzing the data structures, what we go, I'll give that what is the brief introduction about explore data analysis, and then we'll go to the detailed analysis of the case study. We'll check it. First and foremost, explore data analysis means what? We have to identify the history of the data. That means what I'm saying that car companies 30 years, they'll be code will be working 30 years, or whatever in Maruti will be working. I assume that 30 years throughout the world, how many customers is there, how many people are liking that the different variety of the cars, and then that type of analysis of the data. Now the car company, so many competitors there, how it's possible to shine that Maruti in the India, how we shine that Maruti in the Western countries. That type of analysis, we make that data reference in terms of past history data, and then what are the slackness or what are the weaknesses there, there is a possibility for fine tuning. That we study is nothing but explore data analysis. That is the concept of explore data analysis. Now, before we go to the explore data analysis, what are the main basic histories? We'll see that. After that, we'll go to the explore data analysis. To see that all the people I think you've seen this person. Who is that person? Arthur. He is that father of that artificial intelligence. He is that given that before that starting that artificial intelligence, he only giving that what is that artificial intelligence, how far it will be working in terms of magic in the world. He is the father of the artificial intelligence. Because I am a teacher, I should not forget about that. Who is that developing or who it introduced that in forum. That's why I'm showing that Arthur is the father of that artificial intelligence. He given that very good. If you are seeing that book in artificial intelligence by Arthur, you will motivate. Such a tremendous description is given that such a tremendous description. Nowadays, all the people are seeing that Google. Compared to that, he given that 50 years or 60 years back, he given that very good definition of artificial intelligence. These are all predictions, all the things is given. What we are saying that an artificial intelligence in terms of supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforced techniques, all the things he given in single book. he predicted all the data, all the things in terms of brief manner. That only we are following till now in terms of artificial intelligence. So before we go to that, I use that concept is called three takeaways. What happened, man? Three takeaways. So this is the, I am a teacher, I should not directly go to that artificial intelligence. So I am saying that how it's possible to how it's possible to get that explore data analysis in terms of, first and foremost, we know that what is the science. Science is nothing but structure analysis. Second is called data analysis. By means of science only, we understand that how to make that explore data analysis. Last is called killer application. That means what? Once you got that analysis, or once you got that theoretical approaches, how to make that simulations or how to make that practical demonstration. That is called killer application. Normally, I'm saying it's called shooting application. Normally, I'm saying that my terminology I'm using is called killer application, because by means of this thing, it's possible to shoot or it's possible to satisfy the customers. So that is, I'm using that word is called killer application. I use this word is called killer applications. So these we'll go through the basic fundamentals. Then we'll go to the hands-on experiences. What is in the science? Science I'm using in terms of grammar of science. So you see that in terms of grammar of science, please you see that grammar of science. What is the science we are doing? That some question I'll put that. So I need to check that answer. That means what? I am saying that I am sitting in table, or I am walking in the road, or I am playing the cricket. These type of things I am putting the questions. I need to check that what is that output. That thing, it's nothing but output. Maybe in terms of we're getting in terms of experimental way. That means what we are doing practically, we are getting that output. Otherwise, there is a possibility for natural phenomena. It's possible to get that output. This natural phenomena, what you get that output, that is nothing but it may be or may not be. That thing is nothing but hypothesis will get that. And then whenever natural phenomena is incorporated, if suppose I am predicting today rain will come, if not possible means it's not a, that is a natural phenomenon. They will come tomorrow. Otherwise, there is a possibility for some area rain will come, some area rain will not come. The temperature will changes. That type of identifications, that type of structure, we incorporate in terms of science and technology. That is nothing but iterative method. There is a possibility for analysis. Please understand that when I am batting that cricket or when I am walking in the road, so I need to get that what is the output. That is called we need to provide by means of experiment. Otherwise, there is a possibility for natural phenomena will got that. Such things we need to say that in iterative procedures, these two things we incorporate. Thereby, we are taking that in data. Such data we have to analyze. That is called natural science of analysis. Next, we will go to the exploratory data analysis. In this exploratory data analysis, what I am doing that here, you see that same. What I do that science, please see here, same concept I convert in terms of explore data analysis. What I am doing that in science, I am making that practical experience. Listen here, I am making that practical experience in science. Now, explore data analysis, what I am doing it, already data is there. Please understand that already data is there. These data, how far it will be helpful for the societies, how far it will be helpful for the company, how far it will be helpful for the customers. That type of shaping, fine tuning of the data or remodeling of the data, we use that explore data analysis. Now, we'll go to the explore data analysis. You see that questions. Again, I'm questions I'm doing means I'm saying that one example I'm giving that I'm going to the hospital. They'll check that all the things what they normally if about 30 years they'll check that what is the BP, what is the sugar, and then what is the height, weight, this and all. BP or sugar. Sorry, suppose I'm checking the BP. I'm saying that 120, 120, 140, this and all. Some of the people in past history, what the data will be saying that some of the things will be 0 or 1 or 2. These type of things, there is a possibility for misleading of data will occur in the systems. Please listen here. I am saying that history of the data, we want to check that data will be correct or not. That means what are the data we analyze, that data will be correct or not, we have to analyze. That means what we must have the clear knowledge of the such areas. There is a possibility for analyze the data. And then once you analyze, you see that here, once you analyze, you see that explore data analysis. Once you analyze, you see that explore data analysis, we use that model. I'm using that one type of model. That means what? This model will be in terms of normally in terms of data analysis, Normally, we use that model in terms of regression method or classification method or this type of analysis. We take that binary model systems. That's why normally they're using that so many technologies in the supervisor and supervised reinforced techniques, all the things. So these basic properties, we have to analyze the data. So whatever the data you analyze, that is, I'm saying that 5,000 data or 10,000 data, this type of data I got at bank. These data and analysis means each table I'm not possible to visible to see that. The million data I got that. These data I am saying that this data will be correct or not, or this data will be helpful for the predictions output, or this data will be helpful for the societies to improve that, or this data will be helpful for the demand supply increases. Such a things we need to analyze. We make that in terms of tabular column. We will go to the visualization methods. That is, I'm saying, is called explore data analysis visualization. You see that visualization. Visualization again, there is a possibility for different way of visualization. Visualization means what? You are seeing that structure or you are seeing that graphical manner that we have to check. That's called visualizations. In this visualization, there is a possibility for two way of technology I'm using that. One is called unilateral visualization, another is called bilateral visualizations. In this unilateral visualization, nothing but we are checking that how many counts is happened, that frequency with the counts. Such things we are saying that. That means what? I am saying that patient is entered into hospital. So how many patients is entered? That type of single entry, that is called unilateral. Such things we have to identify that these patients will be age group. I am saying that 10 or 20 or 40. This type of analysis only that count with age or count with the frequent with the age, frequency with age or frequency with group, age group, that and all we are. Otherwise, frequency with classifications. Classification means what? Gender classification. That is male or girl. That type of things we have to understand. That type of things analysis is called unilateral analysis. This unilateral analysis normally some of the data will get that there is so easy to analyze. Other things mostly they do that bilateral analysis for data analysis techniques. Okay, these are the things basic things. After that, once you got the data, these data I am saying that in terms of hospital data, 95% are what is that in terms of BP, sugar is there. So how to eradicate, what type of technology we are using that type of things, it's possible to increase or decrease such things is nothing but prediction technologies. Okay, that type of technology is called prediction technology. So how to predict it? So automatically, whatever the prediction technology, that will be in terms of output. We need to say that in terms of domain. We are saying that domain in terms of prediction technology. This is nothing but explore data analysis. Models, keep in mind, models you are using that some tools. That's nothing but we are using in terms of supervised learning method, unsupervised learning method, or reinforced method, or in terms of future engineering method. Such a thing is we use that model. Thereby, it's possible to understanding the data structure in terms of artificial intelligence. Okay. Now, third point, you see that what are the things we use it in? We use it in artificial data analysis. Normally, we are using that in nowadays. You see that history of that in language style. How many people knows? I don't know that. Nowadays, throughout the world, survey is made. Which language is needed for the people? Otherwise, which language is popular to the people? Otherwise, which language is popular to the industries? That type of survey is taken in 1 year back. There is a possibility for giving that about 95% of the people are using that Python language. Compared to other languages, all the people are supported for Python languages because one good advantage is that I'll tell them what are the advantages there. So that all the people are supporting the Python languages. These Python languages all are inbuilt libraries, and then that whatever I saw that whatever I told that in terms of visualization, all the things will be inbuilt libraries. And then one more thing, it's possible to use the Python language in terms of different manner. One is called, we use the type is called Jupyter type. Jupyter tool we use, and then Spider tool we use that. So this Jupyter tool, I'm normally supporting the Jupyter tool because one advantage in Jupyter tool, if you are writing the program, please listen here. What is the why this Python is explore in dramatic way. 95% of the people are covered means Jupyter tool. Any code you are writing that one code is finished, they will debug that. That means what compiler will check that if correct means then only they allow that other code operate. That is the advantage of Jupyter tool. That's why this will be vibrantly they're using in the market industries that Jupyter tool in Python operations. Two tools we are majorly using it, Spider and Python Jupyter tool. That normally I'll support the Jupyter tool because it's easy to check that each and every, because 5 pages or 10 pages I written the program. After that, some fault is there, means it is a tedious problem to find out the fault systems. That is the purpose. I am liking the Jupyter tool. Jupyter tool is nothing but every command you return that will be correct, means next command will be accept. Otherwise, they could not allow to move on other command. That is the advantage of Jupyter tool. So automatically programmer to learn, programmer to what is that? Programmer to expertise, programmer to break the code, programmer to identify the fault systems, easy to identify. Thereby, it's easy to visualization operation or easy to analyze operation using the Jupyter tool. Okay. This here I used a package is called, one is called Python package EDA. EDA is nothing but electronic data analysis. That is explore data analysis. So this is mainly useful for, sorry. You see that EDA is nothing but explore data analysis. In this explore data analysis, what are the things I needed? I don't touch on other Python, sorry. What is it? My concept, explore data analysis. In this explore data analysis, what are the tools to support for exploring the data? One is called pandas, another is called NumPy. NumPy is nothing but, it's nothing but array. Whatever your system you're writing that array, matrix form, numerical Python, this is all easy to achieve by means of NumPy. And then another is called pandas. Pandas is nothing but we are using in terms of multiplication, subtraction, addition, this type of operation, mathematical functions, easy to elaborate and then easy to explain. Another is called two type I've given that here, MATLib and Seaborn. These MATLib and Seaborn, these tools purely based on graphic. What happened?
Voice is getting
Huh?
stuck. Voice is getting stuck.
Why my net problem?
Yes, sir.
Ma, net what happened, ma? So states fluid is reasons. Based on the sales and velocity, we can manufacturing it. Okay. Now, once you got this, the company that whatever new purchaser, they'll accept this command. No, because you are giving the graphical banner. Some of the people they won't accept the graphical banner because we are saying that this. I am saying that in terms of vertical analysis, all the things I am saying that skewness is there, all the things. No need for purchases, no need for this and all understanding that. They will ask that what is the 20 years, how much that is variations take place in terms of percentage wise, they will ask it. That is nothing but production versus sale, or sales versus marketing, or sales versus colony development, or sales versus a year, or sales versus country development, sorry, states. That type of analysis they will ask, because I need to buy that honey production company, otherwise I need to strengthen that honey production company. These are the analysis we make, or we need to give the possible solutions. So such a things we need to adopt is not graphical, is not supporting for such a high terminologies. So one more analysis is called correlation analysis. That means what? So anyway, stock is purely dependent on how the sales and demand. That type of correlation we have to do that. Each state there is a change in the analysis. That type of things we have to do that. So one more I'm using it in terms is called correlation analysis. You see that correlation analysis easy to visualize all the things. Where weak is there, easy to identify that. Easy to identify that, thereby easy to understand that. You see that. Correlation, all the correlations you see that vertical systems, you see that vertical systems all are one. Okay, that is I showed it. What are the dark I given? You see the dark structures, 0.23, 0.45, this and all. Whatever this dark structure, correlation is weak. Okay, you want to improve this side. And then whatever the 0.95, 0.84, all the things will be correlation is good. So below 0.5, whatever it's coming that, which point is coming, easy to develop our structures. Please listen here, easy to develop our structures. So by means of this, it's easy to identify, it's possible to eradicate our systems, thereby improve the data analysis. Okay, I'll give that output, I'll give that observation to that company, I'll give that observation to that improve that production systems, or improve that marketing strategy, or improve the cost analysis system by means of correlation analysis. In this correlation analysis, below 0.5, automatically we need to improve. Above 0.5, this correlation is good. So by means of these type of histories, I am giving to the company, thereby they understand Again, we go to that in terms of each and every state we have to analyze. Because again, they'll ask that, because I am purchasing the company, I need to say that I need to improve that marketing strategies. They will ask each state how it's possible to improve, which state it's, because all the things I need to buy means so much cost will come. So some of the states, there is no possibility for buying that any product. So that state I don't want to accumulate in my marketing, my buying strategies. So the company, the buyer, they will ask that you give the detail about each state characteristics. That's why again I put that each state characteristics is nothing but I give that here. You see that it's possible to get that. So you see that each state I am analyzing that. Each state how it's possible to get that production strategies. Each state how it's possible to get that production strategies. You see that there is a year, Argentina, AL, you take it in Alaska, you take it, there is no improvement in the strategies of total productions. There is no improvement in this, no need for production of the honey strategies, right? Such a condition is easy to identify that by means of this graphical representations. California, there is a possibility for improvement. Same way, all the strategies are given that. You see that it's possible to give that all the strategies. So all the strategies we given that, thereby there is a change in the systems easy to adopt it. So there is a possibility easy to adopt by means of state-wise easy to check that. So that I don't want to check all the things. Again, where that possibility, I told that one more example, I told that 75 to maximum or 25 below minimum. These conditions we are not possible to predict in normal curve. So that conditions, how to check that? Normally, below that percentage, 25% is very less number of yield or very less number of data. If 75 above, it comes means it's not possible to randomly it comes 95%, randomly it comes 80%. Such things are called outliers. I told that long snail is there, long tail is there. Such a things how to predict in terms of outliers. You see that here. I'll show that. You see it here. Outliers. How the outliers is coming that? I told outliers is nothing but first graph I showed that. Please listen here. Easy to remember that. First graph I showed that here. Here you see that in vertical systems. Here you see that there is a long tail is there. You see that long tail. That means what? Skewness, right skewness is higher. So automatically outlier is present in the systems. So that's why we are going to that one type of chart is called bar plot. That is that type of chart. We understand that outliers will be there. You see that outliers. This is nothing but whatever I showed that here. Whatever I showed here, this is 25% to 75%. I put that cursor, you see that. So beyond that, there is a possibility for outliers. That is, I told that right skewness is occurred. These outliers will be more dominated, thereby our system will be interrupted. So I need to reduce that outliers by using that some modeling techniques. I'm not possible directly. This is nothing but to analyze the data. I'm not possible to eradicate the outliers. I have to go to that specific modeling techniques, thereby eradication will take place. Okay, well, these analysis we get that what I told that analysis purpose. One is called we have to check that any zero value, that is missing values or replacement will take place, and that another is called outliers. Outliers identifications, you see that more of the data, you see that in terms of outliers, more of the data is beyond that in terms of limit. That means what? This is the box plot. This box plot, you see that beyond this point, there is a possibility for distribution of the points, distribution of the outliers takes place. These outliers you reduce, our system performance will be improved. Our production yield will be improved. This is the one suggestions I'll give to that in terms of analysis of the data. Okay, well, now this type of outliers I want to remove that. Otherwise, each and every statement I check that outliers. I need to check that each and every year because I given that all the years. I am giving that in terms of all the years in terms of easy to understand. You see that. It's possible to clarity will come. Each year, how the outliers is coming that, how skewness is coming that. Okay, you see that it's possible to visible here. So here number of columns outliers is there, and then outliers we want to reduce that, thereby it's possible to get that, remove the data. Okay, wow. That's all about that. Analysis of data. This is a simple method I'm saying that it's not easy to learn that in two hours. So simple method I'm saying that how to make that analysis data. These data I check that what is called missing values, another is called outliers, another is something is called new something non-numerical value. All the things question mark something is comes means inside some unnecessary data they provided means because some people I am selling the company means I'll give some of the nasty things in the data analysis. That also how to identify that because I am the company man. I'm selling the company to other people. I'll give that some irrelevant data inside because my data would be 10,000 data or 20,000 data inside some irrelevant data. I'll give means there is no possibility for find out the buyer. That's why who are the buyer directly nowadays it's not buying the companies. They'll give that one data analyst. That data analyst will be do that all the systematic approaches. After that, by giving that this type of analysis, he will buy that company or not. Please listen here. Nowadays scenario changes. Directly they won't buy that companies. They will give the data analyst, data engineering. He will understand all the things. He will give the predictions. All the things he'll give that. After that, we'll buy that industries. Such a things. It's possible to some erroneous or eradications is occur or purposefully they done mistakes in the data is easy to identify by means of EDA analysis tools. Okay, well, it's clear. I think it's possible to understand that, right? Now, one more is there. Only 10 minutes. I'll take that. You bear with us. Listen here. Now, you listen here. Automobiles, how there is a possibility for interpretation in artificial intelligence. Because nowadays, you go to the car company or if you're buying the car, they're asking so many things nowadays. You've seen or not? If you are buying the car, you are saying that automatic sensors, automatic safety systems, and then automatic driverless car systems, transmissions, all the things they asking that. And then if overloaded means what is the consumption of the fuel? So many questions is given to the so many questions is given to the car company. So how to make that efficient way of to produce the automobile, there is a possibility for people will buy this. If cylinder increases, means what will happen? The size of the car will increases. Size of the car will increases means what happen? Displacement will increases. The displacement will increases means what will happen? Fuel consumption is more. This type of analysis, how to make that in terms of analysis, I'll give in terms of sophisticated manner and also safety manner, and also it's possible to use that in terms of highly technology interpreted in the system. So what are the things we need to consider for that automobile industries? I don't give that in-depth analysis. I'll give that blinking your mindset. That is the purpose I started this section because my topic is EDA. Suppose EDA will be understand, we'll proceed this type of topics. First and foremost is nothing but introductions. Another is called root for ideology. What is the root for means? What is that? Basic things to provide for ideology. And then what is the uniqueness? If you are saying that India, most of the people are using that buying the car is nothing but Maruti Desire. If you are saying that middle class people or average people, low class people or above class people, all the people, 70% of the people are buying that Maruti Desire. Other car compared to other car, they will buy that. So what is the uniqueness framed in the Maruti Desire? Such a things we need to identify that. What technology developed? How far is the people liking that Maruti Desire? So such a things, before that 10 years back, please listen here, before the 10 years back, two-wheeler they buying that means most of the people buy that Hero Honda company. So why that people are liking that Hero Honda company? Such a things, what is the uniqueness made in the systems? That only I focus that it's possible to get that uniqueness means it's possible to get that. What type of flow? If you are saying that mobile, please understand if you are saying that mobile, if you are a Nokia, you know that. Now it's Samsung is came. Nokia is outdated. Why it's outdated? There is no possibility for inbuilt in smartphone systems. There is only one software we are using, it's called Android. Till now, it's possible. There is no competitor Android. That is nothing but uniqueness. What architecture is developed, thereby it's possible to get it. Long years, it's possible to stand in the market. Please understand that uniqueness. I told that uniqueness. There is no possibility for compromise. And then, what type of architecture? There is a possibility for path flowing structures. Architecture is nothing but path flowing structures. How the path flowing structures is made by these type of systems, thereby it's getting that output is more higher. And then be a mysteries of the beyond intelligence. What is the cognitive system used there? How does it work in future to be known, right? So what are the introductions? I like the car means what are the things is needed? Sensing environment is needed, transportation, supportive systems, and then safety consideration. These are the things is needed in the automobile industries. So route for ideologies, you see that before that 1956 or 1957,
It will it will change.
you see that in root of the ideologies, inspired by the effect of electric unity of the component in the terms of launch 1956 to 97, predicted autonomous car. You see that how the car structure is there. Now, this will be made in 1956 to 1957. That type of car will be developed. Now, how the car is going on, you see that structure, how the people are liking that structure. Now, the car strategies, how they changes. See that this is the car strategies changes now. Before that, it's not in the old model system. There is no is there. Now you see that how there is a possibility to change the systems. That's nothing but self-driving systems, monitoring, object identifications, B2B communications, driver assistance, accident liabilities. Okay, these are the uniqueness is there means they'll buy that self-driving systems, monitoring, object identification. Object detection means why they're using that object detections. If this is more important when the climate is changed, that is nothing but snow will come. Snow will come means there is no possibility for visualize who is coming in opposite side. That type of things we need to make it. Nowadays, is Benz car, all the car in the European companies, they introduce that object identity, object detection, thereby 2 meters or 3 meters behind that there is an object is there, they will be intimated to the sensor, thereby automatically stop the car. We don't want to driver no need for all the things. So that is called self-driving systems, automatically to start. And then driver assistance, accident liability. This and all you put means they will buy the car in terms of. And then architecture part, this is nothing but where you are going, which path you are going. Suppose I need to go to some countries. Suppose I need to go to some state. Nowadays, nobody will not like that. What is that? Tracing that easy to trace in the where is going by means of Google Map or its map of radar sensors by means of satellite image. It's possible to catch the people, and then architecture. It's possible to put that in terms of where the path flow is possible to get that using the AI. And then what are the hardware support and the software support? Nothing will be there. Hardware support and software support, we need to say that. And then what is the mystery behind that? Framing artificial and autonomous decisions. That means what? One idea will be taking place. Safety and security protection, capable of self-analyzing and performance tasks. And then cognitive systems. Cognitive systems, we have to develop. System considering interrelated items, assumptions, ideas, knowledge, and then individuals. Cognitive systems, emotional component, behavior component, all the things we have to incorporate in the systems. Applications, what are that? We are using the driver assistance, driver tracking systems, Google Cloud Service, autonomous insurance. These are the things application they're using in terms of safety driver systems. Artificial intelligence driving in terms of in automobile industries. They're using the cloud computing technology, IoT technology, machine learning systems, deep learning systems, infotainment systems, cognitive capabilities. These are the things they're using by means of artificial driving the automobile industries. Future yet to be known. So how the future will be there? What is the future scenario will be there? That's nothing but we use that advanced computing power techniques, AI-enabled chips. That means what? If any problem is there, you remove the chip, one chip you put that. Nowadays, what we do that suddenly car is something is off. There is a problem. So many things we are doing it. Now, future there is a possibility for chip operated systems. So automatically remove the chip, throw in the chip, put the new chip, and drive the systems. That type of system will come. There is a possibility for easy to make the systems. Nowadays, you know that all the things, tubeless tires comes in car, no need for puncturing the systems in the systems. That's a good advantage it comes. So automatically, again, any problem is occur means automatically it's possible to based on chip-enabled system will be advanced GPU systems and computing will be happen in the system. That means what quantum computing means what speeder, system speeder. That is algorithm design will be very fast manner. That why it's possible to flow of path will be increases. I think it's possible to wind up the sections. Any doubts, any clarifications? Participants, anything it's possible, anything doubt is there or anything you want to discuss with me? Provide in chat box. Again, I'm saying that please all the participants make that this type of topic useful for in the application side. Make that use in research side because research gap is so much in data analysis. People using that in research analysis and data analysis easy to complete that patterns, all the things easy to complete. Patterns is nobody is not doing the data analysis because data you have to understanding the data is serious problem, and then fault identifications and then eradication is another problem, and then modeling is another problem. That's why they doesn't like the data, but you like the data, it's possible to you make the like. Then only it's possible to do that all the things in data analysis structures. So kindly make this point. Data analysis is more important in artificial intelligence because it's easy to predict that a system's behavior in good manner or informative manners. Okay, well, thank you.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Senthil, sir, that was
Yes.
a wonderful session, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You made as it was hands-on, I think all the participants were very, very participative also and quite focusing on the data what you are sharing. And your analysis of data analytics and applications also. And Python packages for EDA, you have explained nicely. And the aim of EDA as well as introduction, exploratory data analysis, the case study of honey production was very, very informative. Especially this session is very unique because it was more hands-on and we were seeing the live data of how this can be really useful for audience as well as on behalf of the organizers also, Senthil sir.
Yes, ma'am.
That was very, very interesting session, very informative, and it's a pleasure being in your session, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Please, all the participants, I think you are the coordinator. They will give that my mail ID. If possible, any doubts means you put a mail. It's possible to give the clarifications, anything in terms of research openings. Please utilize this FDP for your benefits. Again, I'm saying that for certificate purpose, don't come. Please make it to be knowledge purpose use them. Because data analysis, 3,000, 30,000 people wanted daily. Nobody is not liking the data analysis. I don't know that why. Because you have to know that all the recent topics, then only it's possible to sustain in the market. Please take it to be challenged and do that. This I learned 1 year. 2 minutes, 2 hours, I'm saying that all the things. You think that past 12 months, I'm learning this data analysis. 2 hours, I'm cut short all the things. I given that essence. Make it to be more interest, please. Thank you for giving that opportunity for Sanskriti group of institutions. Also, thanks for the AICTE.
Yes.
AICTE sponsored this type such a program for output of the faculties. Thank you, thank you, madam.
Thanks. I
Thank
thank
you.
all the participants. I thank the
I
organizers
also special thanks to the coordinators, CEC department coordinators Prashad Reddy and then
and the organizers
also the
for
faculty members of Magna and then Shruti. Okay, thank you all the people also. Shivakumar, I thank that all the people given that very good hands for that in terms of this enrich that research outputs. My aim is, my dream is people should do the research, they'll get it shine in the market. Thank you.
yeah. Yes, with this, we'll come to the end of day 3. I thank all the participants as well as the group of institutions, especially the we have a lot of takeaways to take in practice and the research insights what